Hey, this is Dustin with Guitar Center here at NAMM 2026, and I've been really looking forward to this booth visit. I'm here with Tyler from TAMA Drums. Very excited to talk about Bubinga. Bubinga is back. It's behind us. We're so excited. Tell me a little bit about what this wood type means for your company and the players.
So for us, it's a return to form for us. We haven't had Bubinga in quite some time. So we've had a lot of people kind of clamoring and asking for a full Bubinga kit, not just a blend. So now we have, for this year, a limited run Starclassic all Bubinga shell kit.
So for those who don't know, what are some of the sonic characteristics of Bubinga compared to some other woods?
So Bubinga does tend to be a nice warm tone as opposed to like maple's a little bit on the brighter side. So that'll be nice. Should be a nice focused attack on this. I think a lot of players are really going to enjoy this Starclassic Bubinga.
Yeah, I liken it to like throwing a big rock into a lake. It's just this wet, thick, deep sound that it just doesn't come from other shells. And you guys have done birch Bubinga shells before. Right. These are fully Bubinga.
Correct. Our Performer line used to be birch Bubinga. Now those ones are maple birch. And so, yeah, this is the first time in a while that we're seeing full Bubinga again.
It's very exciting for the brand. I know this is one of the wood types you guys championed and really brought to popularity. And like you said, people have been clamoring for it. And the birch Bubingas were a huge hit. So it's a really big deal to have this back. And what a beautiful finish. This is just stunning. Are you guys playing around with some other finishes for future models?
To my understanding, this is only a one-time deal. We don't have anything else in the works. This is African cherry, a figured African cherry, lacquered over. So you can see that this figuring here is absolutely gorgeous on this African cherry that we have that outer ply. And the rest of this is 6 millimeters and 7 millimeters inner plies of Bubinga on the rack toms, floor toms, and the bass drum.
Stunning stuff. Really beautiful work on this. And then we also have the new Spartan hardware, which is really exciting. I'm going to pick this up so you guys can see it. This is TAMA's new lightweight hardware. You can kind of see that kind of a brushed aluminum look to it. What were you guys thinking when you guys designed this? Who are you going after customer-wise?
I mean, honestly, this goes for just about any player. I can think of, even for myself personally, having to lug around like the Road Pro hardware. It's a bit on the heavier side. Hardware bags are not getting any lighter. So for this, to have a lightweight option for any player, beginner, or, you know, more tenured player, this is for everybody. I think a lot of people are going to enjoy it.
And it's typical TAMA, heavy duty, you know, it may be light, but it's still really sturdy. Can you still mount toms and things on this?
Yes, you absolutely can mount toms on them. We do have a kit here on display with them on there. Another thing to notice, at the very bottom of this stand, and I'll kind of show you briefly, we do still have a double bracing on the bottom of this stand, unlike some other lightweight stands. So this does add to the rigidity of this stand. So that, and the one other key feature is the anti-walk feet. So this will help this from sliding across the floor when you're playing.
Typical TAMA ingenuity. You guys do it every year. It's really exciting to see when you come out with hardware. You know, hardware is not as exciting as drums, but when you're doing stuff like this, it kind of is. Yeah. This is a big deal.
It's small things like that, but it makes a big difference to any player to not have your equipment sliding around and to also not break your back to try to carry it to a gig.
Yeah, that's huge. You can't play the gig if your back's broken. Well, thank you, Tyler, for talking with us. Thank you guys at home for watching. You can shop both of these products online at guitarcenter.com. Stop into a store, check them out yourself, get some sticks on those heads, and keep tuned to our YouTube channel for all our NAMM 2026 coverage.